Everyone. Hope you're doing well. Today, I'm going to talk about the 5 tips that will really help you to score excellent marks in the exam. Before going to that, let me announce in relation to the new batches that we are going to conduct on Unacademy. Let's see this. We have the Excel with Yashesh batch. It's a fast track batch for November 2021 attempt for CA Intermediate Group 2 students, which starts from 11th August 2021. Now, in this batch, we are going to cover a lot of areas by excellent faculties who have great experience in their respective subjects. We have Rajvardhan sir for accounts and advanced accounts, Meeta Mangal ma'am for SM, Murugesh sir for EIS, and myself, Karthik Iyer sir for audit and law of CA Inter. Then we have Saurabh Mutha sir for tax, Shandar sir for economics, and Dhananjay sir for FM and costing. Now with Unacademy, with one subscription, you get multiple benefits, live interactive lectures, unlimited recorded lectures, multiple educators for all subjects, doubt solving sessions every week, practice mock test series can also be seen here. Also, what are you waiting for? Get your subscription today. With one subscription, you can access all these fantastic faculties and many more and get all the advantage that you need. There is a limited time offer by 12-month subscription and get 2 months subscription free. Always remember that please use the code YASHES for the subscriptions. Okay, for the combo offer, CA Foundation plus CA Intermediate, limited time offer is again 12 months and plus you get 2 months of subscription free. Again, use the code YASHES. Okay, and these are all the wonderful list of faculties who teach and ensure that you score excellent marks. Okay, now let's get on to the 5 paper writing tips that I'm going to share with you all today. These are areas where students generally make mistakes, and I'm going to give the solution to you also, so that you don't make these errors in the examination. Okay, let's see. Now, first thing that I want to talk to you about is assurance of timely completion. Okay, now many students tell me that, sir, I'm not able to complete the paper, or I find difficulty in completing, especially in relation to practical papers, where they say that the area that is there, that was pretty lengthy. So now how do you ensure that the students are writing the papers properly without much issues in relation to the time matter? Okay, so now the first thing that a student should note is that with every question you need to have a time limit. There has to be a time limit in relation to every question, and not just at the end of the paper. What do we do as students generally? Okay, what do? We write very slowly at the beginning, and at the end you are writing with a handwriting that even you cannot understand. So how will the examiner understand? So that is why you have to time every question properly. Now the next question is, sir, how do I keep control in relation to every question? So regarding that, you have to ensure that for every 4 marks question, you're allocating 6 minutes. For every 5 marks question, you're allocating 8 to 9 minutes. And every 6 mark question, you're allocating 10 to 11 minutes. When you have this, each question timeline, fixed, only then your paper will get over. Okay, always remember our funda, and that is, for the 100 marks that you're going to write in the exam, you are going to get 3 hours. That is 180 minutes. So it means that for every 1 mark, you have just 1.8 minutes. Okay, so now how do you use that and use for every question that you answer is your challenge. Okay, so ensure that you're doing that very well. Second is box all numericals. Now this is something that I'm speaking specifically for students who write theory papers. Okay, now how do you ensure that your presentation in theory paper is up to a great extent, top notch? Okay, so what you have to do is you have to ensure that all the numericals that we see in theory papers, for example, I'm a faculty for law and audit, so in that we basically see penalties, we see form numbers. Okay, that is form DIR, form, you have form ADT 1, ADT 2, ADT 3, ADT 4 in the company audit chapter. So all these forms are there. So again, it's a numerical, it's a form number, correct? Then you have rule numbers. Then you have within 60 days, within 30 days. You have the penalties in which you have imprisonment and fine both. So all these things come under the numerical area. The section numbers too when you're writing company audit answers. So you have to understand that you have to box all numericals. Put a box. Whenever you write section 141, put a box. Whenever you write rule 3, put a box. Whenever you write within 15 days, put a box. So what you have to do is, whenever you're writing, you have to put a box. Okay. Next is in relation to cancellations. Okay, how do you ensure that you don't make cancellations? First of all, think through the answer in your mind before writing it. I'm not asking you to, go into deep meditation for 5 to 10 minutes. No, I'm asking you to simply just frame your answer. Okay, this is this I have to write, and I have to then get on to the next part. So now when you have this quick thought process, that is, you're putting an effort of, let's say, just 5 seconds just to think, okay, what all I should write before I go on to the next point, what all I should write before I go on to the next point. That really helps to ensure that your paper is very neat and your thought process is clear. Okay, so ensure that your cancellations are proper. Okay, and your cancellations, even if you do some, ensure that don't scribble, don't make a coloring out of it, don't do shading. Ensure that you're just putting a one line stroke and moving on to the next area. You're putting a one line stroke, then moving on to the next area. So ensure that your cancellations are also neat. Okay, next is duty to underline. Okay, now in this thing, what you have to do is all the module words that you know, or all the areas that you have found, you have to ensure that you are underlining those areas. Okay, for example, all the important keywords that you have written in the answer, you must have put a lot of effort in remembering few important keywords, and ensure that you have to underline those also. Okay, and don't keep underlining at the end of the paper. Do the underlining when you're writing the paper, during the process of writing itself. Okay, last but not the least, ensure that your presentation is great. Okay, ensure that your presentation is great. How do you ensure that your presentation is great? How to ensure, sir? You have to ensure that you are thinking through before starting an answer. Also, you're not canceling much. Second, you are underlining the keywords. Third, you're boxing all the numericals. When you do all these things, when you put all these things in place, automatically your paper stands out. You tend to get better marks. Now you will be thinking, sir, does only presentation fetch me marks? Definitely no. Knowledge matters, but the way of presenting the knowledge definitely also matters. Okay, so ensure that you're doing all these tips that I shared with you today. I wish you all the best. Any other video that you wish us to do, you want Yash's Academy and me, Karthik Iyer sir, to do any other video in the future, please put it in the comment section below. Any problem that you're facing, and we'll think about it and make a video for you. I wish you all the very best, dear students. Take care, study well. Bye.